Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm here to give you guys a review on the most iconic thriller movie, Jaws. So Jaws is a movie directed by the one and only Steven Spielberg, and Jaws was one of Spielberg's most successful films, winning various awards despite being a second production film in the 1970s. So the reason I chose this movie is because it can stir emotions of fear in the viewers even days and weeks after watching the movie. For those who aren't familiar with the movie Jaws, listen here. Jaws is a movie based on a novel written by Peter Benchley in 1974. The movie was then released a year later. The movie is basically a film about a great white shark attack in a New England island called Amity Island. In the movie, there are a couple of scenes that Spielberg directed specifically by using various unique cinematic techniques and sound effects in favor of controlling the emotions of the viewers by generating suspense. So let's get to it. Starting with the sound effects, Jaws is mainly famous for how it's used as utilized to create a lot of suspense in the targeted scenes. The result of this is a traumatic audience, as suspense can conjure up fear in the audience, giving a reaction. Spielberg has used both diegetic and non-diegetic sounds in this film. He used non-diegetic sounds when the shark is approaching slowly to attack, which will both get a reaction out of the audience, as well as allowing the audience to know that the creature is arriving. Diegetic sounds are also used to make the actors' actions more realistic and to enhance the sound of the action. By using these sound effects, it can make the film more realistic and lets the audience understand what's going on in the story. Moving on to lighting, Spielberg may want to blend natural light such as sunlight and moonlight to make the scene look more realistic. But first, let me show you an example.
What's your name again?
Chrissy,
Where are we going?
swimming!
Slow up. Slow down. I'm not drunk. Slow down. Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming. Whoa, hold up. What? I can swim. Just can't walk or dress myself.
Come on in the water!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
We can see that this particular shot incorporated the natural light of the moon so that the subject can be seen. However, with the darkness of the sea blending from the outside, it can create an eerie feel to it. With this technique, and the fact that the music is being added in, tension and suspense will build into the scene. Next is camera works. From the video that I presented earlier, some of Spielberg's signature camera techniques can be found. One of the techniques include a sideways tracking shot. The audience can tell that Spielberg filmed this movie because of this particular shot. By reason of him being known to film very long sideways tracking shots with added visual texture between the two subjects. This technique can enhance the visual perception of movement. Spielberg is also known for filming dark silhouettes against a backlight. An example can be seen here, where the background is so bright that the character is black in color. This can make the audience see the actions of the actor really clearly. Nonetheless, this specific technique may be difficult to execute, as the director has to find the right angle so that it can capture the best outline of the actor's movements. With these techniques, the viewers will not only be able to recognize the director of the movie, but also be impressed with these techniques. We can see that in this particular scene, where a close-up shot of the character, Chrissy, played by Susan Backlini, can be seen with her eyes wide open, with fear striking through her eyes as she's being attacked. Facial expressions are crucial in movies, specifically thriller movies, as it is to make the audience believe that this is a real thing, and it's also making the viewers relate to the incident. Later on the use of creatures, the movie crew had used a shark made of rubber and it's wrapped around a steel skeleton. Despite the shark itself not looking very realistic comparing to today's standards, it still gave the viewers second thoughts in entering the waters for days or maybe weeks after watching the movie. To make it more realistic, the crew also added fake severed limbs and bloody entrails to make the attack more realistic and believable. Lastly, I personally think that the entire crew did a fantastic job on this movie, as we can see how much effort they put into it, especially under Spielberg's guidance. With that said, the movie did deserve to win all the awards it did in the 1970s. Considering the amount of suspense created in this movie, with the use of cinematic techniques, sound effects, and facial expressions, it has certainly gave the audience a distinct image of this movie. Overall, I would give this movie a thumbs up. And I would most definitely recommend you guys to watch it. So I hope that's all for the video. I hope you like it, and